Hi my dear children. So in the last class we have completed the chapter Sinbad the Sailor. Today we are moving on to the last chapter of this textbook. It is chapter 8, the pigtail. What is pig? You all know pig. Pig is an animal. And what is tail? Tail is the back long lengthy portion of the animal. Pigtail means the tail of the pig. Okay. It is a poem. And it is written by W.M. Thackeray. Let's read the poem. Okay. It is given in page number 49 in your textbook. There lived a sage in days of yore, and he a handsome pigtail wore, but wondered much and sorrowed more, because it hung behind him. So there lived a very wise man. Sage means wise man, a man with very cleverness. Sage is a wise man. So there lived a sage in days of yore. What is yore? Yore means years ago, long time ago. And he a handsome pigtail wore. So he wear a pigtail. What is a pigtail? It is given in your textbook. There is a picture of a man and some little hair is given as a tail on the back of his head. You can see that, isn't it? So that hair is called pigtail. Okay. This is pigtail. Okay. And he a handsome pigtail wore, but wondered much and sorrowed more, because it hung behind him. So, but he was very sad. Sorrow means sadness. So he was very sad because it hung behind him. This pigtail was hanging behind him, and it irritated him so much. So he was very much sad. He mused upon the serious case and swore he would change the pigtail's place and have it hanging at his face, not dangling there behind him. So he mused upon. Muse means think upon. He thought upon. So he was thinking about this case. This pigtail is irritating him. He don't want that pigtail. He want to change that pigtail because it hung behind him. It is hanging behind him. So he want to change that pigtail, and he thought about it and he swore. He took a promise that he would change the place of the pigtail. He never decided to cut off the pigtail, but he decided to change the place of the pigtail and have it hanging at his face, not dangling there behind him. So he decided he will take the pigtail from the back of the head and he will put it on his face. But so it will not hang on the back of the head. Said he, "The mystery I have found, I'll turn me round." He turned him round, but still it hung behind him. So how can he take the pigtail from the back and put it on the face? It is not possible. So he decided that he will turn his face. He will turn the back side into front and front side into back. So he decided to turn the face. So he turned him round. So he turned completely into round. He turned round. What will happen if you turn round with the pigtail on the back of your head? What will happen? Yes, it will still be in the back of the head. It cannot change its position like that, but still it hung behind him. Even though he turned round, the pigtail hung behind the back of his head. Then round and round and out and in, all day the puzzled sage did spin in vain. It mattered not a pin, the pigtail hung behind him. So round and round, so many times he rounded and rounded, out and in. He went on doing this process all the day, the complete day. He took a round, he rounded, but it was in vain. In vain means of no use. It was of no use. It was of no use because the pigtail hung behind him. The pigtail, he cannot take off the pigtail or change its position. And right and left and round about and up and down and in and out he turned, but still the pigtail stout hung steadily behind him. So what happened? right into the right side he turned, into the left side he turned round and round, in, up and down, in and out, every way he turned, he rounded, but the pigtail, stout means thick, the thick pigtail was still on the back of his head. And though his efforts never slack, and though he twist and turn and tack, alas, still faithful to his back, the pigtails hangs behind him. So his efforts never slack means his efforts was of no use. He put on the effort, but it was of no use. It it lose its speed, though he twist and turn and twirl and tack. He twist and twirl and tack. Twist means he twisted. He twirled and tacked. Alas, still faithful to his back, the pigtail hangs behind him. The pigtail was hanging behind him. He did everything to change the position of the pigtail, but it hung behind him. Is that clear for you? I'll read the poem once more. There lived a sage in days of yore, and he a handsome pigtail wore, but wondered much and sorrowed more, because it hung behind him. He mused upon the serious case, and swore he would change the pigtail's place, and have it hanging at his face, not dangling there behind him. Said he, the mystery I have found, I'll turn me round. He turned him round, but still it hung behind him. Then round and out and in, all day the puzzled sage did spin. In vain, it mattered not a pin. The pigtail hung behind him. And right and left and round about, and up and down and in and out he turned. But still the pigtail, stout, hung steadily behind him. And though his efforts never slack, and though he twist and twirl and tack, alas, still faithful to his back, the pigtails hangs behind him. Okay, is that clear for you? Okay, if you have any doubt, you can contact me, and you all should watch the video 2 or 3 times. Then it will be easy for you to understand. We have Zoom class today. All of you should enter the Zoom, okay, and write your notes. So by this, we have covered the entire portion of your English textbook. Study well for your examination, okay? Complete your notes. Thank you.